Okay guys, tomorrow's half off at this store, but I have an appointment tomorrow, so I won't be able to come. So I decided to come today because I figured they would be fully stocked. So they're kind of sort of stocked, but not really. Maybe later in the day it'll be a little better, so I'll probably come back this evening as well. I don't have anything going on tonight, so this is an Amazon product. I'm not gonna look that up. $1.51. I will look this up. And I'll probably grab this. I know this French soap, these two will probably sell for $10. So if this is worth something, I'll pick that up as well. Ooh, there's actually a lot of these. I'm gonna check these. Okay, I did. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this too. All of the other ones are sealed. I opened all of them. So I'm gonna grab this one, and then there's 2 more bars of the French soap, and then another one of these. So these sell as well. I'm not too sure about the sell-through rate though. I didn't look that up. But I'm gonna lot all of these ponds up and sell them together. These ones are $1.51 individually, and then these bags are $3.53 a piece. I'm gonna check this out. Hopefully it's new. You can't sell used nail polish or anything like that on eBay, so this would have to go on Mercari if it is used. But I need to look these up and see if they're selling. I know gelish is expensive. Okay, I'm definitely gonna grab this. This looks older. It's like a highlight kit that supposedly is gonna make your hair look like that. Very questionable, but people love that kind of stuff, especially if it's been discontinued. This is sealed. Looks like a good brand. I'll look that up. That's still here. I looked that up a couple videos ago, and that was a no. And then I know this Neutrogena soap. I need like a ton of these for it to be worth it, and those have a super low sell-through rate. I've looked those up before. Now, when looking up hair color kits, make sure you're looking up the exact same color that you have in front of you. The color can make a huge difference in price. I'll throw up the exact same kit that I just picked up, but in a different hair color. This comp is for more than 3 times the price. I guess I should check the bottom shelves. Okay, I almost missed this. I don't know if this would be worth it. It's $10. So I need to look this scent up and see. This is Moonlight Path, and there's 2 candles in there. I always check out the baby blankets. There's a couple that are worth some good money that I always look for, but I always look for something different. Kind of touch everything, feel the quality. Anything with like the satin edge, I always checked the brand as well. And definitely anything Winnie the Pooh. Okay, so I know this is a no. I did look that up. That does not sell. I'll probably just do Google Lens to look this up and make sure it's worth it, but it's only $4, so I'm sure it sells for more than $4. I thought that was Ralph Lauren, but it's not. Bumper pads are a no-no on eBay now. You cannot sell bumper pads. They'll get taken off, and then it would be a policy violation. This is a really nice scarf. Always looking for Ralph Lauren, and then anything that looks similar to Ralph Lauren, or anything that looks high quality, which I don't see anything like that in the comforters. Okay guys, so this is the cart. I'm gonna go ahead and check out. We're gonna go to Goodwill on the way to my grandpa's house. And then on the way back home, I will stop here again and go to the Goodwill here in town. So I spent a total of $36. I had $3.55 in rewards, so I went ahead and used that. So I only spent $36 on all of that stuff. Now, I was just at my Goodwill yesterday, which was Sunday, so I really don't want to stop by there. They do put out stuff on Sundays, but not a lot. And it's Monday. It's super early still. What time is it? It's 10:39. They haven't even been open for 2 hours yet. I'm sure they put out some product, but I think I'm going to wait until I come back into town to stop there. There is a Goodwill on my way to my grandpa's house, so I'm going to stop there. Usually I do really good at that Goodwill, and I haven't been there in probably a week. So let's head over there, see what else we can find, and then go to my grandpa's. Okay guys, I was not recording in that store because I was on the phone with my sister, but I do want to show you guys what I ended up grabbing. And I am selling shoes again because it's boot season. I do really good with boots. So I did grab a piece of clothing. I grabbed this women's Matilda Jane dress. Just because I know Matilda Jane is a really good brand, and comps were, I believe, $40 in used condition. Obviously, it's not dress season right now. I mean, it kind of is in other places, definitely not in Michigan. I picked up these Ugg boots. These ones were $7.99. I think these are a men's. I'm gonna say no. I don't know. So I got those Ugg boots, and then I got these Ugg boots, and they were both the same price, which was $7.99. So really cheap. Even if I get 30 to 40 for these, and probably about 40 to 50 for these other ones, really good return on my investment. They should sell quickly as well, and they don't need too much cleaning up. Just a little bit of leather lotion on these and they'll be ready to go. So I'm gonna stop at one more Goodwill and then go to my grandpa's. Okay, I've already looked through all of this. Didn't find anything. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and grab this. It's only $3.99. I think that will sell for more than $3.99. Now, what I did find was this sequin wallpaper. It's priced at $3.99, and I have 3 rolls, and I think I can get a lot more than $3.99 for it. The next footage you're gonna see, I am back in town and at Goodwill. I did not do a very good job of narrating this for you guys for it to make sense. So this is back in town thrifting later in the day. This thing has been here for months. Ooh. I think this is something. We'll definitely look this up. I always look up any lava lamps, especially something like this that's heavy. I'm gonna look this up. Okay, I've heard of perfection, but I've never heard of superfection. So it's only $2.99, so I think I'm gonna look this one up. It's really rare for me to find a board game or any type of game that's worth anything. Usually it's like Girl Talk or Mall Madness, Ask Xandar, like games from my childhood that I recognize. Those are really the only ones that I have found. Martha Moo. Motion activating. I always look up anything that's like motion activating, animatronic. Especially if it looks old. Like that looks old. And any workout stuff like that. Booty Max. I'll look that up too. So this is another thrift store. I already went through that bin, just didn't show you guys. And now I'm digging through these other two. This is my very first stop whenever I come to this store. And I did look that up. I almost threw it over there and I thought to myself, I should probably look it up just in case. This is a vintage Goody mirror, and I've had a Goody mirror just like this listed for a really long time. Now the combs and the brushes sell really fast for me, but for some reason I just can't get rid of that mirror, so I just went ahead and tossed that one aside. Usually what I do when I'm digging, if I don't feel like looking up my items as I dig, I will put what I want to look at in the front of my cart and anything that I know I'm for sure going to purchase in the back of the cart. I was so hoping that these gloss ups were going to be something good, because I want to say there were like 4 of these in these bins. So if it was something good, I was going to have quite a few of them to sell. And they came from Ollie, so I thought maybe they could be discontinued. This CoverGirl blush looked older. The packaging looked older. I didn't see a website and I didn't see a year. So I felt like maybe they could be vintage. I did put that in my cart. I put this one in my cart too. At first I wasn't sure what it was, but it's the exact same blush as that one that's new in the package, and I believe I find, yep, one more right here that is new in the package. Some of the Just for Men hair colors can sell for a lot more than others. I've noticed that anytime I find any that are a very dark, like the blackest black, those always sell for me, and then the other ones are still sitting on my shelf right now. And everything I put in my cart, I end up putting back. I don't end up purchasing anything, so I strike out sometimes too. Okay guys, I am striking out so far. I have not found anything. They really haven't restocked. Usually, so the last Tuesday of every month, everything is half off at this store, and the shelves are packed. They have carts at the end of the rows. Oh, there's an elephant. This looks like it's an older one too. So anyways, usually they really stock up, but this is like a customer appreciation sale. It's not their normal sale. So yep, 2002. So this, the last one I sold, actually I think it was in one of my what sold videos, like my long ones that I just put on YouTube, and I think it sold for like 38. So that should do pretty well for me. And this was an entire day of thrifting for me. Not really an entire day. I didn't spend the entire day thrifting, but I stopped at, I believe it was like 5 or 6 stores this day, and this is a pretty realistic haul for me. Sometimes I do really, really well, and then other times I really don't find too much. It's pretty hit or miss, especially when I go to the same stores over and over. Hey guys, so that again was a really realistic day for me. Watching other resellers on YouTube or any type of social media platform can kind of be discouraging, because you feel like they're always finding great things, and then when you go, you're not really finding too much. But showing you guys 3 stores in a row where I find absolutely nothing, but I'm digging, doesn't make for the best content. So more times than none, you are only seeing the good stuff, just because that's what makes good content. That's what people want to see. That's what people want to watch. So definitely take it with a grain of salt when you watch these videos. Again, yesterday I went to 3 thrift stores, found absolutely nothing, which means that I found nothing to resell, and then I also got absolutely no content yesterday to make a video. And then on Sunday, I went to 2 estate sales, and one of them, it was half off day. They were priced so high, even on half off day. I spent 15 minutes in the sale and I left. I knew that I wasn't gonna buy anything.
I am still working on my space. If you don't follow me anywhere except for YouTube, I am always so busy. Every single day is like packed with something. Today, my grandpa lives about 45 minutes away, and in this video I went to go see him. I went to go see him again today. I went to go see him yesterday as well, and today I took him for a haircut. I came back into town. I packed up a couple orders. I had to do some things for my husband's business. My daughter started physical therapy today, so I had to take her to physical therapy for her shoulder, and then I had to run around, get her sister gifts for her volleyball game today, took her back so that she could make it to her volleyball game, and then I had to do things for my husband's business again for about an hour after that, and I just got home and it's almost 6 o'clock. I was supposed to put out a YouTube video earlier today. Today is Thursday, but I just knew that there was no way that was going to happen. So that is why I have been working on rearranging my basement for months. I started recording showing you my basement was tore up. I'm almost like embarrassed to show you guys the footage, but I'm going to show you anyways because it is bad. So when my daughter started working for me at the end of May, I believe, my sales were up like 100% or maybe even over 100%. I mentioned it in the video. So she was drafting all of my listings for me. I was finding a lot. We were selling a lot. It got really, really crazy to the point where I just could not keep up. She would draft. I go in, add the shipping, and then put the listing up. Sometimes I look over her stuff. Other times I don't. Most of the time I don't. And so I was doing that, and then just trying to keep up with shipping. Between Mercari, I have 3 eBay accounts. I really only actively use 2 of them. One, we have a couple things on there, a couple big ticket items that just kind of sit there. So shipping from 2 eBay accounts, Mercari, Facebook Marketplace. Could hardly keep up with that, plus sourcing, plus, my daughter was brand new, so I was having to put things out, tell her how to take pictures, almost training her. So it was a lot, and cleaning up just was not part of it. So it's really bad, but I'm gonna show you guys. I should have my space done in the next 3 days. It's almost there. I thought I had my desk set up where I wanted it, and then the lighting is absolutely horrible. There's just no way my desk can be over there. I only have 2 light fixtures in my entire basement on the side, on my big side where my desk goes. So it's really tricky. And I have 2 electrical outlets on that side of the basement where majority of my stuff is. So again, it's really tricky. I thought I had my desk in the right spot, and it's just way too dark. So I have to move a couple racks again. I still have stuff that I have to take to Goodwill. That's why my trunk is always full in my videos, because I'll load up my trunk with like bags from the basement and then tell myself like I'll go in the morning, drop it off, and then I'll forget about it until I'm at an estate sale and I pop my trunk to put the stuff in and it's full. So my plan is to show you guys my space. Everybody always asks how I keep my stuff stored, because you see behind me it looks chaotic, but it actually isn't. At least in my brain, it isn't. So that is a video I do plan to put out for you guys next week. And then tomorrow, well, this video will come out on Friday, so on Saturday, I will put out another long format what sold video. And you definitely don't want to miss it because it's really, really good. So if you have followed me for a while, you will remember the Cologne estate sale. So I believe it was the end of September or the middle of October, somewhere around there, I went to an estate sale. It was a hoarder estate sale. It ran for 4 days, and the last 2 days were 75% off day and 90% off day. And I can't remember the numbers right now. I think I've said it in the video in the past, but I want to say it was like $7,000 from this estate sale. And I believe I spent $300 or $400. I documented it all on my Facebook. I showed pictures of what I bought every day, how much I paid. I have a couple reels, I believe, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok about it. And anyways, those videos are gonna be in this what sold long video, and it's so cool to see these older perfumes, what they sold for. And at the time, I was selling these used perfumes on eBay, which is not allowed on eBay. That is a policy violation. You can't list them in the collectibles category as well. I was kind of pushing it because I knew that the risk was worth what I was making off of selling the used perfumes. I definitely don't recommend it. I knew that eBay would more than likely give me a warning before they gave me a 3-day suspension or a ding on my account, which they did do. I got 4 policy violations. They only counted it as 1 because it was 1 policy, but somebody reported 4 of my used perfumes that I had listed on eBay 2 weeks ago. eBay violated me on those, so now going forward, I cannot sell any used perfume on eBay or I risk my eBay account. Hey guys, so I'm gonna end this one right here. I'm actually gonna start editing that what sold video so I can get that out on time for you guys. But I really do appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting. I cannot thank you guys enough, and I will see you on my next video tomorrow.